Hey guys, G here, back in Toronto after an amazing trip. I'm gonna make a few more videos about to share. And yeah, just a reminder, if you like these videos and you want to hear more, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook, Elemental Awakening, say hello, leave a comment. Yeah, so I came home to my garden, which my mom was taking care of for me, but some new plants that just grew back from last year, some of these tomatoes that you see randomly in here. And then all these guys, these are gonna become seeds because they're just overgrown now. They'd be very bitter if I ate these. Are lettuce plants. And this year I went to a local organic farmer that sells all heirloom tomatoes, and they are delicious. Some of them are ready, some different kinds, just like purple guys back there. There's kumatos, there's some black vanissas, purple calabash, which are not ready yet. It's just interesting. I just give me a whole selection of different stuff because I want to try them. And it just makes me so much more aware of how disconnected we are from our food when I get to go in the garden, pick it myself, eat it off the vine, fresh and fully ripened, the way it tastes, giving gratitude for the plant itself and for the fruit that it gives. Here's some peppers, hot peppers, not ready yet. And then most of the time, which is the rest of the time, you get stuff and you eat it that's been, ripening in the store, which is not the way we're supposed to be eating. Usually grown maybe in a factory or grown in some sort of greenhouse. But part of being connected and being aware is being connected to everything in your life, and food is a huge part of that. So health makes up one of the pillars that we're going to be focusing on in the Elemental Awakening program. Nutrition, eating, not eating, fasting. But just having a connection to your food, knowing where it comes from, having some food that you grow yourself. There's a prana to food. There's an energy that gets stored in it from the sun. And I totally do not believe at all in the calorie-based theory of eating. I just think if you ate whole foods, you need a lot less. And the whole calorie-based was based on some very not so rigid or convincing science. That I think is so outdated that everything was sort of based on top of that. But anyways, I'll talk more about that in a future video. But just a question I want to ask in this one is, when was the last time you grew your own food and ate it? Been part of that whole process, made a meal all by yourself. We're losing that. My grandparents used to have a huge garden and grow so much stuff. I'm trying to keep that tradition alive, but it's getting challenging. But I think with technology, we'll be able to produce a lot of food in a small area that will be somewhat like having a garden, maybe a little bit of hydroponics involved. I know some people who are working on some pretty interesting projects to bring it closer to the home. But it's something that I would really like to see, even for my kids and for health overall. So I'll just show you before we go some more of the harvest. So we got some yellow cucumbers. Have you ever seen yellow cucumber before? These things are so delicious. Doesn't really look like cucumber. It's kind of sweet, crispy, very crunchy. And that right there is some form of a zucchini. I do not know the type. That's some basil, all different kinds of tomatoes here. It's gonna make a lovely, fresh, sweet, juicy tomato salad. And if you haven't had a tomato salad fresh from your own garden, you haven't lived fully. It's one thing before you die, is to grow your own tomatoes and have a fresh tomato salad. So I'll let you know how that goes. Stay tuned for more videos on food, nutrition, connection to food, the importance of it, and also fasting. So talk to you soon. Have an awesome day. Welcome back.